Hello my gorgeous little love bugs out there, and welcome. In today's video I thought I would do a chatty little birthday get ready with me. Yes, it is my birthday weekend and I just wanted to talk to you guys about like upcoming plans, also let you guys know how my trip went and my overall experience. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I do like to post a lot of colorful makeup content. So if those things that you like to watch, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. But with that being said, let's get into this video. All right, my loves. Hi, how are you guys? I am feeling very good, very energized, rejuvenated since I got a break from work and, you know, responsibilities. I got to just enjoy myself for 2 whole weeks. So I feel very happy, very blessed, very thankful. And your girl is getting older. My birthday is on Sunday. I'm filming this on Friday, but we have various things planned, like going out to dinner. We actually went to dinner yesterday, got some Italian food from my favorite restaurant. It's called, I think it's called Trattoria Lucina. I probably butchered that name, but it's a beautiful restaurant out in the like wine country area of Texas. So went there yesterday because we couldn't get reservations for the rest of this weekend because it is Memorial Day weekend and my birthday always falls on the holiday weekends. But I do want to put on some makeup on my face, get ready with you guys. I'll get a little closer and everything. Everything that I'm going to be using, I've used before on my channel, I'm pretty sure. The only thing that is new is the Glaminatrix, what is this? The Nocturnal palette. I got this in the mail. It was waiting for me in my mailbox when I got home. So this beautiful thing right here, I'll show you guys the outer packaging. Just want you guys to see it up close. I'll also give you guys some swatches so you can see how beautiful these shades are. I love this color story. I waited a very long time for this to arrive. It's been months, but I'm hoping it's worth the wait. This is totally like what I like. I think I should get a little closer. We'll put some makeup on. I'll go over life, my trip, all that. So let me get closer. I'm gonna put on some primer. I'm gonna use the Hourglass Mineralville primer. This is like an OG favorite. I just haven't used this in a while, and I don't think I've ever used this primer on camera. But I will link all the makeup that I'm using in case I forget to mention it, like what I'm using, because I'll probably just be talking more than anything. And I'm gonna try to stay organized in this video because I feel like when I do try to get ready with me, I always go all over the place and just ramble. But we'll get into like birthday stuff. Like I said, I went to that Italian restaurant to eat yesterday. It was so good. And I think tomorrow we're gonna go to the pool. I haven't gone to the pool in a while, and I think the pool finally opened in my community. So I'm gonna do that, you know, sunbathe a little bit. I love just relaxing next to the pool and like reading a book and just chilling out. We usually will get, you know, snacks, maybe some drinks, and just eat, you know, some snacks and all that, and chill by the pool for a couple hours. But that is it for the weekend. I think I mentioned I'm turning 35. I feel very blessed, and I have no problems, you know, getting older. I know some people are sensitive about age, you know, like about getting older and stuff, but I think it's a beautiful thing to get older. That means you're living, you're experiencing. If you're not getting older, then you're not living. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, if one day they could invent a way to not age, you know, like you could just stay looking young and fresh, but have the years go by, that would be awesome if that could happen. But it's not here now, or at least it's not available to the public. So I'm going to just appreciate the fact that I'm getting older. But yeah, so that's it for the birthday talk. And now let's get into the trip talk, guys. I had an amazing time. I did film a vlog, which I'll have up soon. I just gotta put it together. I just took so many like different clips and stuff that I need to kind of make them cohesive and make sense like when I put them together. But I tried to like capture like, you know, like the really cool moments while we're gone. So hopefully it's not too like jumbled and all over the place. And obviously I want to go crazy with bronzer, concealer. But I have to get that all edited. So hopefully I can have that up either by the end of this week or I'll have it up sometime next week so you guys can just see like what I did and actually see like the locations I went to and all that, because I mean I can show you pictures and talk to you about it, but I feel like it's better to actually see it. So that should be up soon, but I just feel really fortunate. I think the trip was amazing. Ireland and London was way better than I expected. Like, I mean, I expected good things, but it went beyond my expectation to like super amazing. So I have to tell you guys, it's a great place. If you haven't been to either one, I highly recommend. They're all gorgeous, amazing. People are amazing. People are nice. The food was good in both places. And I feel like I love each place for various reasons, for like different reasons, which I'll go over. All right, got my bronzer they're all blended out. I did do my brows off camera because who wants to see any of that? I'm gonna go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Blush in Pink Dahlia. I haven't used this in a long time. I often forget a lot what's in my collection, and you know, there's the problem right there because I buy so much. This has been sitting in the back of a drawer since I bought it, and I need to give it some love, so I'm gonna use it in this video. These are really nice, by the way. If you haven't tried these stick blushes, they just blend like a dream. Like, look, bam bam bam, it's in my cheeks already. But let's go over Ireland first, guys. Ireland is beautiful. It's green, it's lush. The people are so nice. Like, anyone there will just talk with you, have a full-on conversation, and they'll fully like educate you about Ireland, about like culture, traditions, politics, everything. They're just very open people. From, you know, like all the people that I've met, like everyone will talk with you. Everywhere I went, you could just sit down and have a full conversation with a complete stranger and feel like you've known them your whole life. Like, I just love that feeling of like just like a community. Like, everyone's just so open and sweet. Is that enough blush? Did I put enough? Ooh, I look so dewy right now. And everywhere we went, so we went to like Dublin first. People talk to you there. We went to the Guinness storehouse. We had bomb Guinness. I swear the Guinness is so much better in Ireland. I mean, it would make sense since it's from there, but honestly it tastes different in other places. Like, we had Guinness when we went to London and it was completely different. I also had some when I got back here and completely different. But a lot of the like people were saying there in like the Guinness place that Guinness just doesn't travel well. It's just not a beer that really maintains its lush flavor when it has to go abroad. So I'm happy I got to truly experience Guinness the way it was supposed to be, appreciate it and taste it. So we did that. People were so cool there. Met a lot of people from the US. Like, there was a lot of people like everywhere we went. And when we went and stayed in this castle, all of the guests that were there was from the US. I thought that was so funny. But we did meet other people from all over the world, so that was also super cool. We also got to taste a lot of good Irish whiskey. We went to the Jameson like tasting room. They don't really do the whiskey there anymore in Dublin, but it's like kind of like a showroom, and you can like drink and kind of tour a little bit of the facility. Then we also ended up going to this small little whiskey place. You're gonna see this all in the vlog, I mean, but you know, in case you don't watch that vlog, you're getting the info here. And it was just like this teeny little, well, not teeny, but they're a smaller whiskey brand that's not super well known. They used to be like the original whiskey makers, and then they stopped producing whiskey. And then like the original, or like the owner's kids, their two sons, decided to restart the whole like company and stuff. So I think they're like branching out and they're starting to get bigger, but I don't know if they sell it here. They're called Tilling. Did I even say the brand? Tilling. And I'm sure maybe like specialty places sell it here, but really you can only get it like in Dublin, Ireland, and like all over Ireland. And it was delicious. I think I like that more than the Jameson one because their whiskey's not as strong. And we had it with like a cocktail, and that was just super cool too. Let's put on some highlighter so we can get moving onto the eye look. I'm gonna go back into the fruit lighter from Clionadh. This was part of their dragon fruit collection, their collab with Emily Violet Marie. And I got the one in tropical and I wanted to use it again. It's so beautiful, but you do have to go in with a light hand. It's really intense, but it's just like a kind of peachy, shifty, gold stunning highlighter. Do you see that? I'm trying to not do too heavy because, okay, I failed. I went in so lightly into this. Like, a little goes a really long way. And if you do want to see like a review and everything and see me use the dragon fruit palette from that collection, that video came out before this one. I'll link it below so you can check it out. I do a look and everything and give you like all the details and stuff. So check that one out for sure if you want to see more. All right, so I finished the highlighter. I put on some eye primer. I have the Kaleidos Tone Activator Eye Primer. Don't ask me how this got so dirty. It just did, okay? But I'm gonna dive into this now. I think I want to do like a blue brownie look, like maybe this. Hopefully it will work because the brown's kind of more warm toned. I don't know, we'll see. But yes, and I also went to a bunch of castles in Ireland. We saw the Kilkenny Castle. We stayed in a castle. I mentioned that. And I showed all in my vlog, the like castle and like the landscape. And it was just absolutely beautiful. The landscape, there was like a river. There's all these areas you can sit. And the castle had 4 suites in it. And so it's very private. There's not a lot of people there. It's not like some huge like hotel that has a bunch of units. So it's really quiet and peaceful. And the owner actually lives on the property, like the house by the castle. They're a little ways down, but they have a lot of land. They have cows and stuff. And like the birds were chirping, the sun was out. We had really beautiful spring weather the whole time. In Ireland, like we didn't have much rain. I think maybe it rained a little bit while we were there, but besides that it was like 60 degrees and like low 70s pretty much the whole time, and like super sunny and beautiful. The only thing is sometimes the wind really picked up, and then when the wind started it got pretty cold. But you know, we just saw a bunch of beautiful things. The only thing that's scary is the driving there. Super scary. I'm used to driving on a certain side of the road. They drive on the other side. They drive on the left. The steering wheel is on the right. It was a learning curve for sure. We had a lot of scary moments in the car, me and Casey. And we were like yelling at each other like, oh my God, you're gonna hit this, you're gonna hit that. Because when you're the passenger, you feel like the person's gonna hit the curb. And then when you're the driver, you feel like you're gonna hit the oncoming cars on the other side, since you're like in the inner portion. And the roads are super narrow there. So that was an adventure for sure. And the roads are like super windy once you get like into the countryside, and people drive fast. They whip right around that corner, and they have no care in the world and don't seem to be worried about possibly losing their life. But it was funny. It's a story we can tell people and laugh about now. And then let's get into London. London was super, super amazing as well. It's such a huge city. I just did not realize how big London is. Like there's so much to do. There's like so many shows, restaurants. Like it's almost overwhelming in how many options you have. Like you just walk out your hotel and there's like 50 restaurant options to do, bars, pubs, and there's just people everywhere, and the city is like packed, but it's like, I don't know, manageable, because it feels like everyone's just so chill. There's not much drama. Everyone is just like enjoying themselves. I didn't see too much drama. I didn't see a lot of police, and the city was super clean for being so big. I was actually stunned at how clean the streets were. And if you like to go somewhere where there's just so many things to do, so many things to see, there's a lot of like modern stuff and a lot of historic things, then go to London. Like that's the place to be. That's where it's at. And I think it's like as big as New York, maybe a little smaller, a little bigger, I don't know, but there's a lot to do. And like there's train subway lines that go everywhere, so it's pretty convenient getting around. And I feel like the like they call it the underground service was really easy to navigate. Like we didn't have a hard time at all reading the maps and getting around and figuring it out. And once you figured it out, you could just go, and you can just use your debit card. You can just tap with your debit card to go in everywhere. You don't have to like buy a ticket anymore. If you have one of those chips in your credit card and stuff, you can just tap it and keep moving. So that was really cool. All right, my camera keeps dying. That's so annoying. So yeah, we were all over. We went to the Tower of London. We went to the Kensington Palace, and the Kensington Gardens over there is so huge, beautiful, lush green. I couldn't believe they had such a gorgeous park in the middle of the city. You feel like you're in a totally another place once you go into that park. We also went to the St. Paul's Cathedral. It's giant, huge, so ornate, so beautiful. And we went up to the dome of the church. You can go up all these stairs. There's no lift to take up there, and it's like 600 stairs. I got my workout. I walked so much while I was on that trip. It was unbelievable how much I walked around. Like, it was crazy. I got like such a workout. And it's good because I needed it. I mean, I could use, you know, more steps in my life. So that was really, really good. And, you know, what else did we do? We ate tons of ramen. We also went on, like, the river over there and took an Uber boat. I didn't even know Uber did, like, boat rides until then. And you can kind of ride it down the river and see, like, the sights and stuff. And then you can just, like, ride it back. A woman we met in Dublin on one of the tours who lives in London told us to just take the Uber boat. Don't take like the tourist boat because it's cheaper and you can just kind of, you know, see what you want. You do have to make sure and get off and like tap out like your card, because they also do it with just your credit card. And then like tap back in just so you don't get like a fee, because if you don't do that then you get like charged more. Everything was amazing. The Tower of London is huge. We also went to the British Museum, which was like on my bucket list of something I always wanted to go and see. And literally there was Cleopatra's mummy there. Like, it was mind-blowing at how many things they have there. They also have the Rosetta Stone there. They have just so many artifacts. You could spend all day in the British Museum and still not see everything that was in there. Alright, I did like a little cut crease action. I do want to add a little bit of shadow. Why not? Let's like make it a little bit more darker and stuff. I always like to use a black matte. Like anytime it's in a palette, I always want to use it. I'm going to use it like right there on that edge. I'm going to go into Luna though. This one looks like it has like a blue to purple shift, like a duochrome. It looks really beautiful. I'm going to use that on the outer part. Closest to like, you know, the deep little outer corner here. Let's see what we can do with this. This is pretty. I feel like maybe I should use my finger. It's not picking up the best with a brush. Okay, I don't know if it's really translating on camera, but it's really pretty. And now I'm gonna go into Constellation and use that in the inner portion. But yeah, guys, that's everything that we did over there. I don't think I'm missing anything. We also ate so much good food. We had a lot of ramen, a lot of fish and chips, a lot of beer, pubs, coffee, all that good stuff. And you can have any food you want to try. It's in London. Like, there's tons of different restaurants, different types of food everywhere. It was just so cool. If you're a foodie, London definitely is a place for you if you'd like to just try a bunch of different foods. So all right, I think that looks good. It's more on like the muted, darker side. I can't really see what the shift is on this one. It's kind of like maybe the kind of a dingy gold that might have like a pink and like a little bit of green to it. It does look really pretty. So I think I'm just going to use maybe like Milky Way in the inner corner. And surprisingly, the blue and the brown didn't muddy up, because I was worried that they were, because I feel like the undertones are a little different, but they worked. I do love this palette. The mattes are pigmented. The metallics are beautiful. I didn't expect anything less from Glaminatrix. They have a really good formula. So I knew I didn't really need to do a review because I knew it was going to be good. So let's get in there. It's like a pink. I think maybe it has, yeah, it definitely has like a really strong blue shift to it. And I'm going to use that. Oh, wow. I love these kind of shades. I'm just going to use that to pop right there, brighten things up. But guys, that was like basically like everything that I experienced on my trip. All right, I think that's it for the eyes. I'm gonna do my lips before I go and finish my eyes up. I did get some more of the satin lipsticks from Alien Cosmetics, well, Unearthly Cosmetics. They had a 50% off on these, I think because they're like doing like new packaging and taking off the Alien Cosmetics since they changed their name. So I picked up some more. I could not resist. So I'm just gonna line. This is from It's Belle Cosmetics. This is one of their liners from the Best of May collection. Yes, I'm lining my lips, which I never do. Okay, there we go. I lined my lips, even though it's probably a crappy line job. But I'm gonna go into maybe do a mix. This is Eva, this is Jasmine. This one's like a little bit more yellow tone. I think this one might be a little bit more cool tones. Or maybe I'll just use Eva. Let's see how this ends up looking. Yeah, this is a lot lighter than the liner, but I needed the liner to kind of deepen it up because I think without it, this would probably be too light, Eva. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use Eva. I'm not gonna use the Jasmine one. And that lip liner definitely helped kind of like make it a little bit deeper. Feel like a little bit, you know, pouty, a little bit like a Kardashian. No, I probably don't look like a Kardashian. But I think that's all I'm gonna use in terms of like makeup items. On camera, I'm going to go finish my look up and like do some liner and mascara because I know I've been here for a long time and I probably need to wrap up this video. So I will be right back. All right, so that is it for the look. I didn't do that much off camera. I will link everything that I used. I just put on some liner, some stuff in the waterline, mascara, the usual deal, and finished it up. But wow, everything performs so nicely in this palette. I feel like my face, everything is just looking flawless. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so I can wrap up this video. All right, guys, I need to wrap this video up because I know I've been talking for a really long time about my trip, trying to tell you guys like all the good things, all the good vibes and stuff that I experienced, birthday, London, Ireland. I mean, I am just very grateful for the experiences that I'm having, that I'm getting to live this beautiful life and getting to see beautiful places. And that's why it's beautiful to age, because you get more time to do things, experience, and grow. So I just wanted to share with you guys everything that was like, you know, on my mind and how I'm feeling. And I'm just so happy. I'm happy where my life is at right now. I'm happy for the future and all that, and for this channel. You know, you guys are great and amazing, and I think you guys are just like some of the best people out there. I have such a great community. You guys were like so sweet. All the well wishes and stuff for my trip was just so heartfelt and really meant a lot to me. So know that, guys. I appreciate you all so very much. But you guys will have to let me know in the comments below. What are you up to this summer? Do you have plans? Are you going anywhere? Do you have like traditions you do every summer? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy these kind of videos, you like a lot of stuff, you know, with indie makeup and all that, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have all the makeup that I'm wearing linked in case you're curious on what I use. Some things I probably didn't mention in this video because I was talking a lot. I will also have other videos of mine you might be interested in watching and checking out. I will also have my social media platforms linked. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. On my lifestyle one, I posted a lot of stuff from my trip. So if you want to see other videos, pictures and stuff while I was away, I will also be doing like another little look with this palette on my Breezy_Beauty one. Definitely check out my Instagrams. If you want to join those fams as well, I would really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for, you know, hearing me out, hanging out with me, and supporting me. I just really appreciate all of y'all. But I do hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.